Who's ready for a review brought to you by Ruby Roo? You guys, I could totally be a songwriter. Hey everybody, it's Ruby, and today, as promised, I have a very special and exciting review for you guys. So recently, I have been on the hunt for an inexpensive detox tea because I know that they have definitely been all the hype and all the rage recently on social media. I've seen people posting about them nonstop, but they can be kind of expensive. While I was on my summer trip to New York City, I picked up the Yogi detox tea because I saw it at CVS and it was only about $4.99, so like $5, and I was really intrigued to try a detox tea that was as inexpensive as this. I have been drinking this for about 2 weeks now, so I think I can definitely give like my valid opinion on it, but let me just start off by saying, holy cow, this stuff is amazing. So I've always been kind of skeptical of detox teas just because I never really knew if they would work or not. But basically the reason why I wanted to try detox teas is just to give my system kind of a good cleansing. After doing research on this tea, however, I found that its main purpose was to make your kidney and liver function as well as it possibly can, which is very important in order to have your body be in its most healthy state and as healthy as it possibly can be. I also read that this also helps with bloating, which I don't have a huge problem with bloating, but let me be honest, I'm just gonna be honest here for a second, so kind of like girl talk, but especially during like my time of the month, as many other females have the same problem, I definitely have a bit of a bloating problem, and sometimes I notice just after eating like particular meals or particular foods, I also have like a little bit of bloating afterwards, which it's not really noticeable, but it's noticeable for me. So I was really interested to see if this tea would help with that as well. So the directions for this tea say that you should get water to a boiling point, and then steep this 1 tea bag for 5 to 10 minutes, or 2 tea bags if you like your tea particularly strong. And then drink up to 1 to 3 cups of this tea a day. You can use it for up to 30 days, and then you have to take a week break before resuming and drinking the tea again. Now I will say that this tea is already extremely strong with just 1 tea bag, so I don't think I could particularly take 2 tea bags of this. Because it's definitely more of like a spicier tea, so if you don't like spicy teas, this is probably not for you and you might want to try another detox tea unless you're willing to just suck it up and drink the tea, not caring really about the taste. But for me personally, I love all kinds of teas, but I especially like spicy teas just because there's something very comforting about this, or not just about this, but about any tea that has kind of a spice to it. I know that this is made with dandelion root, which I don't know if that's what particularly gives it a spice, but whatever it is, it tastes fantastic in my opinion. I also know that this has licorice and black pepper in it as well, and a little bit of ginger, so that's probably also what gives it a spice. But I just really overall enjoy the taste of this. So what I have been doing is every day for about 2 weeks, I have been drinking 2 cups of this tea a day, and let me tell you, I have noticed such a difference. Not just in the way I look, but also in energy levels. I have noticed that this tea has definitely given me a lot more energy. I feel a lot more awake after I drink it. Usually I try and drink 1 cup in the morning and then 1 cup towards the evening. And what's great is it's actually caffeine free, so it's not going to keep you up at night. So not only does this tea just provide me with a lot more energy, I feel, it makes me feel just a lot better, but I've also noticed that holy cow, this helps with bloating. I've always been very into fitness, and if I do say so myself, my body is very fit. But I've noticed that I've always had like an extremely kind of flat stomach, and also I work out every single day, so that also helps it. But I've noticed that after drinking this tea, the little bit of bloating that I did have has completely gone away. My stomach is completely flat, which that wasn't like really the goal of this tea. I wanted it to just kind of cleanse me out and get my body back to its healthiest state. But I definitely found that this helps with bloating, and I really just love this tea. Like, I cannot express to you guys how much I love this tea. I hope I'm doing kind of a good job of explaining this, because I'm not, like, I don't have any notes about this tea. Like, this video is not scripted. I'm just kind of going off whatever pops into my head. By the way, each box of tea comes with 16 tea bags, so depending on how many cups a day you drink of this tea, it can last you various time periods. So for me, 1 box of this lasts me about 10 days, because some days I don't drink 2 cups of this tea. Sometimes I'll only do 1 if I'm just not feeling 2 or I just forget. But it's really inexpensive, and if you buy it off of Amazon, like if you find that you like this tea, what I would recommend is buying 1 box of this tasting it, making sure you like it, and then rather than buying like one box at a time, each for about $5, on Amazon they have this thing, if you just type in like Yogi DeTox tea, they have this thing that I plan on ordering like sometime in the next week, where you can buy 6 boxes of this tea for around $19 or $20. It actually saves you like $10 because 5 or 6 boxes of this tea individually would cost you about $30. Yes, it would cost you about $30, and then if you buy it on Amazon altogether, it costs about $20, so it saves you like $10, which I think is great. But honestly, I just really like this tea and everything it has made my body do. A lot of people have concerns when doing a detox tea that the tea will make you use the restroom a lot more than usual. I don't really find that's the case. I definitely feel like my body feels a lot cleaner, if that even makes sense. But also I just know that there are so many like good properties in this tea. And you know, your liver and kidneys are super important to you and your body, and just making sure to take care of it is really important, and that's exactly what this tea is supposed to do. So I really like this. I know that there are a lot of other detox teas that run for $20, $30, and honestly, like, I'm just not willing to pay that. I am on a student budget. You know, I don't have like $30 to just spend frivolously on tea. So I really like the fact that this is so inexpensive. Also, what I do like about this tea is it can be used for any age, just because it has so many good properties. However, I would recommend, if you're like, you know, 13, 14, maybe 15, talk to your parents before using this tea, just so that they know, like, it's not like a weight loss tea or anything. I also want to stress that this is not a weight loss tea. A lot of people go into tea detoxes seeming to think that it will help you lose weight, but honestly, no tea is gonna do that. You also have to put in the effort of exercising and having a balanced diet. This is just supposed to kind of help you get your body to the best and healthiest state that it can possibly be in. So please know that this is not like a weight loss tea. Don't go into it expecting to immediately drop 10 pounds. Don't go into it expecting to drop any pounds. It's just supposed to help you kind of balance out your body, if that makes sense. Anyways, I think that's all I really have to say for this product. I am definitely a huge fan of it after trying it for about 2 weeks now. I'm definitely going to continue to drink it, and then once my 30 days is over, I'm going to take a week-long break and then definitely go back to drinking this. I'm such a huge fan of it. It's just made me feel so much better. It's given me a lot more energy, I found. Again, like I said, it helps with bloating, which is a great thing, especially if you kind of have like a big problem with that. I personally don't, but if you do, this will definitely help you. I'm just a huge believer in it. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know if you want any other reviews on my channel, not just tea related, but I can also do beauty reviews as well. Please subscribe and help me get to 1,000. It would mean the world to me. Follow me on all my social media networks. Links are always in the down bar below, and I will talk to you all in my next video. I love you all so much. Bye!